Alright, I'm just gonna pray I don't mess up on anything. Yeah, I better not mess up. Faster than fast, quicker than quick. Yeah, I guess so. Worst part about this is having to like listen to all the shit that Melina yaps about. She's such a bore. I'm gonna try and get sub 1 hour 40 minutes here, but I don't know. I feel like for dang, that sucks. I feel like for me that might be a bit hard, but we're gonna pray. Oh yeah, sure.
And I can also that you're not. Then why I am Carl. Goodbye.
Hold on, let me get to the gate front grace here, and then I'll turn up the volume. Alright, is this any better? Alright, let's get this then.
Have they served you? I can turning to aid you. You need to the foot. Then it said summon me. Ah, I bequeath you. It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Ah shit, I messed up that bit. Alright, I think we're gonna get Dectus first and get some blood grease and Radagon Sorcio, and then we'll probably head to Celia to unlock Radahn. Not a great start, but whatever. I might have to do a quit out when I get the medallion. We can buy some sleep arrows from this merchant for Godskin Duo.
Please, hi man.
Thanks, Winter. Okay, after this, we are gonna do Knight's Calf cheese. It's kind of sketchy because he might kill you on the bridge, or kill me on the bridge before I get to the grace there. But I guess I'm just gonna pray. Okay, good thing it's not night, cause I mean we're gonna have to rest of the grace anyway, so this is pretty good. You beat it yet? No. You beat the Everdark balances yet? I still haven't beaten Everdark Libra yet, so I don't know if I'll get around to do that. Oh, good. GG's, man. Alright, we're gonna go to the round table hold here. Yep.
It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering. Very well. Let my hand.
Man, I wonder what Everdark Dreadlord's gonna look like. I saw the changes they made to Hellstar. Where they where they added a Scarlet Rod to it. Alright, now we're gonna do Knight's Cav cheese. I hope he doesn't bully me too much, cause this is cheese I'm not very good at, but you know, we'll see. These guys' AI are so bad. Yeah, what is this guy doing, man? Oh my god. Shit. You know what? You know what? Not a game ender yet, but I just need to kill him once. Pesky guy. Alright, this is looking good. This is looking good. Just need him to do the jump. Alright, there we go. Look at that idiot. I've only had that happen first try one time, I think. Those are some obnoxious ass bosses to fight. Let's see the time. Okay, that is some horrible RNG. What in the world was that? I didn't even know you could get hit by the lightning, man. God damn. Yeah, I probably can. I just need to make sure I don't die to Gideon, Malekith, and hopefully Elden Piece. Or hopefully just don't die at all, but... So far making pretty decent time. Okay, grab this rune for later. No, I'm not gonna be killing Grail. That takes way too much time. With just bleed procs, so I'm probably gonna go. Yeah, I think the Knight's Cav should be enough. Alright, now I'm gonna get the Somber 8 and Somber 9, which is at the Divine Tower. I don't think people normally do this in legitimate speedruns, but I like having more damage, so... Alright, we're gonna knock the Scarab off the cliff. This guy likes to sometimes hitch, like stay on the edge of the cliff sometimes, which is really annoying, but... Alright, that should be enough. And the Somber 9 is down here, so... The item in the middle, I think? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna be doing Bloodhound's Fang, just cause it's easy as hell to level up. Okay, now we're gonna go to Celia, do all the towers, because I don't know how to do Celia skip, and unlock the church where Millicent is at, because I could do a pretty neat skip to get to Radon from there. God, these pesky ass rats. Yeah, it's like a Stick America skip. You jump off from the church and into Radahn's arena. Okay, I hope I don't get nutted on. Never mind, I did. Yeah, especially the dogs in Dark Souls 3. The dogs in Dark Souls 3 are built different. Oh my god. Dogs in Dark Souls 3 hate you so much they literally teleport to you. It's horrible. Especially the ones outside Cathedral of the Deep. Oh yeah, the ones in Bloodborne are horrible as well. For me specifically, the ones in Hemwick are god awful. They are horrible. Their design is really neat though, I'll give him that. But they are awful, especially when you're trying to farm for bloodstone shards from them. God, it's such a pain. Oh shit, it was? I did not know. Oh yeah, of course, Doc. Oh my god, stupid ass message. Alright, I'm gonna need a level up here in a sec. Alright, this is a pretty neat skip. I actually do this in casual playthroughs as well, just because it's way faster. Oh man, I messed it up. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Whew. Dang, that's really annoying. Alright, not the worst time loss. I've definitely had worse, but yeah, I really can't die anywhere in Stormvale or for Radahn then. Can I even grab these back? Okay, at least I got the runes. Yeah, this game is not real, man. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Alright, now we need to get to EG. And we're gonna get the Grace at Stormhill Shack over here so we can get back to market once we have Bloodhound's Fang. Actually, there is a skip for this area where you basically run along the side of that wall there and then jump onto the hidden path around it. But I don't trust myself enough to get that first try, so. Alright, hopefully I can get this jump. Alright, pretty much a straight shot to Raya Lucaria then. 24 minutes is definitely not my worst, so I'm content with that. Alright, thank god we didn't aggro that rune bear. That rune bear has cost me a couple runs. Well, I mean, it's cost me one run, but you know, that's still like 20 minutes of time down the drain. Hi, David. Give me a second, I'll tell you. I think I'm still level 9 though, I haven't leveled up yet. Alright, I'm gonna rest here and level up. Right now I'm level 27 at around 27 minutes in. I'll take it. It's not. Hopefully just sub 2 hours this run. Ah, crap, I have no runes. Should have used this earlier, but
You don't want any.
yeah, 1 level per minute. Alright, first boss of the run. DTS cheese. Oh well, technically Knight's Cav was the first boss. So first mandatory boss of the run. Okay, DTS cheese is probably where I waste the most time. I don't know, I just can't consistently get this guy to fall off the cliff. So I'm just gonna pray he's nice to me for this run. No, I do not have the fight scripted in my head. Basically what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to aggro him and run around the corner to like the left of when you're facing him, and he'll shoot a fireball at you and he'll chase you, and when he does like the jumping slam you have to parry it and just whack him off the cliff. But I don't know, I'm just not consistent at doing it, so this might probably take a couple attempts. Thanks, Winter. Yeah, you probably can, Doc. Honestly, it doesn't take that much. It just takes a lot of brute forcing it into your brain. You actually started playing Souls games around then as well. Wow. I started with Sekiro, and I don't know, after playing that game, like movesets of most of the bosses are just like ingrained in my mind now. Oof, starting with Bloodborne, it's a tough one. I don't know, I think I had a lot of trouble with Bloodborne personally. I mean, I was able to get through a majority of the bosses pretty easily, but like I got to Vicar Amelia and she just absolutely whacked me, man. I mean, probably still one of my favorite fights in Bloodborne base game, but dang, she absolutely humbled me. Actually, Central Yharnam is probably one of my favorite areas in all Souls. It's genuinely perfect. The level design is amazing. The vibe is awesome. Let's see if I can get this first try. Nope. Alright, let's go. I never get that first try. Goddamn. Maybe this is the run. Yeah, Elden Ring first would have been probably the right decision there. Alright, now I need to go kill Darrow. I did Sekiro, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3. Yeah, I think I did Bloodborne or something. I did Lies of Peace somewhere around after Bloodborne. Alright, let's hope this fight goes well. I'm not good at fighting these guys. Alright, so far so good. Alright, that's why we used the bleed grease. Let's go upgrade this thing.
Well, I presume. I am an old soul here, perhaps.
Alright, we're finally doing Margit. After 35 minutes, we're finally doing Margit. Alright, the goal for now is to beat Morgoth in around an hour. If I can do that, I should be slightly ahead of time. So still need to level up with these runes, but we should be good.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Alright. Alright, that was a pretty good Margit fight. I'll take that. Yeah, I don't normally beat DTSF fast. He normally takes like at least 8 tries.
reach the... Fair enough.
What the hell? Alright, I should be able to get through here fairly easily. Hopefully, I guess. Alright, I need to upgrade some endurance after this area. Alright, that was really good RNG on the cannons there. Alright, these hawks are worse than any dog in any Souls 1 game. I'm gonna be honest, these dogs are absolute hell. Sorry, these are friggin' hawks. Yeah, they're horrible. They're so bad. These specific ones over here. The rest are alright, I guess. Should be able to first try Godric. It's quite easy. Stupid attack, but whatever. Alright, he should be able to poise break in the second phase. No? Huh. Okay, that's weird. The game is cheating me a bit. Oh, hell no. This is genuinely one of the worst attacks in the game. Most inconsistent thing other than Fire Giant's breath. Alright. That was a really bad Godric fight, but okay. He should have stance broken in second phase, but... Yeah, those specific black birds with like the brass helmets are the worst thing that's ever been created, ever. Alright, time for Radahn. Yeah, it was pretty easy, I guess. Alright, let's get Stick Skip done first try, hopefully. Alright, there we go. I love Godric though. Godric is one of my favorite fights in this game. But he is really hard. He's, well, not hard, but annoying to no hit unless you're on light roll. Because of that like Stormcaller attack. It has barely any startup. And the AoE is huge as well. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna summon for this fight, just cause Last time I did, it was bad. So I'm just gonna wing it. It's a great attack, actually. Alright, bleed and repose, that's good. He's got the follow up. Alright. It's a pretty good Radon fight so far, honestly. Second phase should be hopefully easy. It's a weird attack to do. This ain't good. That's a good attack. Okay. I think it's really cool how if you do the stake skip, it stays as daytime in this arena. Or at least like the time of day doesn't change because you didn't talk to Jaren. Alright, now I'm gonna do something y'all ain't gonna like. Rip Alexander. Poor guy. Too bad he drops like one of the best talismans in the game. Yeah, it's needed for the run. So it's fine. He's just sleeping or something. Yeah, stamina shouldn't be the biggest issue for this run. I just wanted a little more because you need to be a bit more aggressive for some of the bosses. But stamina shouldn't be the biggest problem. I need to make sure I don't rest at any of the graces here, because if I do, Melina is gonna come out and just yap non-stop. I'm gonna need a save and quit here for when this Erdtree avatar spawns in, so I don't get absolutely cooked by him. Yeah, blood can just fix him. He's fine. Just get some super glue or something. Alright, just grabbing this grace for when I have to go back to Grand Lift the Road later. Alright, go fish should be pretty easy. I just need to not run out of stamina. I just need to not be as aggressive as I normally would be, but yeah, we should be pretty good to go. Let's see what time it is. Alright, 47 minutes and I'm at the branch. That's kind of on par with my last run, so. Oh yeah. Actually, stealth is really underutilized in this game. I don't see a lot of people using stealth as much as they should. You learn that especially in like a rune level 1 run, when pretty much everything one taps you. Yeah, you actually have to use stealth. You gotta use the best Ash of War in the game, Assassin's Gambit. And you throw cookies at the walls and shit to like distract enemies. Yeah, Assassin's Gambit and stuff like that. So useful. And never see people use it as well. What's this guy doing? Alright, that's a bit too aggressive there. I had no stab. Yeah, actually another good reason to use Bloodhound's Fang, which is actually why I can get a pretty early stagger on him, is they don't tell you, which I mean I don't know why they don't. There's no reason for them not to. But it has a like a secret like boost to your jump attacks. I don't know by how much, but it's gotta be a pretty significant amount, cause jump heavies do more than a charge heavy on this weapon. Alright, hopefully I can get Morgoth first try. He's not my best fight. Did I no hit him? Oh. guy, man. Oh my god, holy shit. I thought he was gonna do a different move there. There we go. Finally got a sense break. And a bleed. Wow. Alright. Next hit should push him to phase 2. Man, this guy is always running away. Oh my god, this guy.
Shall not be forgiven.
Oh, you're not dead. What a bum. We are at 52 minutes. We are on time. Now we just gotta listen to Melina yap second last time.
Hello again. Allow me. You were unable prevented the thorn. A husk the only way and become my pup. So I'd like you to the flame and guide.
Yeah, looking pretty good. I'm not gonna level up just yet. I'm gonna get the Somber 6 from the bridge to the Forbidden Lands. And then Somber 7 in the Forbidden Lands. And then we should be able to max this thing to +9. Yeah. One hit. What did I take a hit? Yeah, maybe I did take a hit, huh? Yeah, I'm not very good at Morgott, but yeah. He has a really complicated moveset. It's hard to no-hit him when you're on medium roll, because some of his moves really require you to put a lot of space between him and you. Like in the second phase, he has this you know, the move where he spins his hammer around. That one is hard to no-hit because yeah, I don't know, he just like really rushes at you with that move. So you really need a lot of space between him and you. Yeah, I guess it was pretty good. But I am in general not very good at Morgott though, when compared to the rest of the bosses. Morgott, Malika's second phase. I guess Gideon, but I don't think anyone's good at Gideon. Fire Giant is always a pain. Yeah, those bosses I'm not really good at, but I think the rest is good. Yeah, he is acrobatic actually. The that move where he like jumps and like flips in the air and then does like a sweep under you, that is like probably one of my favorite moves in the whole game, because like afterwards he goes and does like the helicopter spin, which is really fun to dodge. Okay, let me grab a talisman I'll never use real quick. Actually, it's always like deceiving how much range Morgott has. His curved sword is freaking huge. Dang, really? I can never understand Malika's second phase. He's probably the boss that like I die the most to on average on these attempts, which sucks because his run back is long as hell. But his first phase I had pretty down pretty well. So alright, that's the 6. And we should get the 7 in the giant skull at the end of this. Oh no. This is like the worst placement for a Knight's Cav as well. I have no clue what they were thinking putting him here. Do better with enemies against weapons. Yeah, because like you can actually see what they're doing. I think that's a good point as well. That's why I actually had a lot of trouble with Liza P bosses, because well, not all of them, but a couple of them, because like they aren't human. Like it's not really easy to see what they're doing. Especially Fuoko. I had a lot of trouble with Fuoko. Where am I going? God, I hate this guy. This guy is horrible. Probably gonna shout at me as well, which has his shout has like infinite range as well, which I think is stupid as hell. Police guard second boss. Oh, Scrap the Watchman. Scrap Watchman is probably he's definitely up there, like my top 3 of Liza P boss fights. I love Scrap Watchman. I had a rough time with him my first playthrough though, because like I couldn't tell like where the lightning was coming from, or like yeah, the Legion arm only is kind of crazy. I mean, I know it gets pretty decent damage when you charge it up, but like dang, I could never. Yeah, I hate the Black Blades. They're horrible enemies. Horrible reskins of already annoying ass enemies. The only praise that I can give them is that they are like deathly weak to strike damage. But even that's not even praise, because you have to use a whole different weapon for them. Dang, new game plus 10. Wow, I don't know. Liza P new game difficulty is absolutely insane. I think it's harder than what's the I think Bloodborne new game difficulty is absolutely insane as well. But Lies of P probably takes the cake. I have max vigor in Lies of P, and I'm still getting like a good 2/3 of my health bar getting taken out by just some random elite enemy. I've never played Demon Souls. I don't have a PS5 or a PS3 to play it on. I mean, I might try to emulate it, but I don't know if PS5 emulation is any good. Dang, really? I thought Dark Souls. Well, I mean, I haven't really done that much Dark Souls 2 New Game Plus, but I hear they add a lot of stuff in New Game Plus for you to find, which I think is pretty cool. Wow, do they with the goddamn. Oh shit, I'm lost. Ah, never mind. I just gotta say real quick that Borealis is complete dog ass. Borealis was removed from the game, along with Gideon. The game would be 10 times better. Hell, Borealis and the Scarlet Rot Dragon are both horrible. Ezykes, yeah, Ezykes. Ezykes is horrible. Yeah, I still haven't done Frozen Outskirts. I'm gonna need to do that eventually. I made a save file before going to New Game Plus, so I might have to do that. I mean, I dread it though. I think Consecrated Snowfields is bad, but Frozen Outskirts looks disgusting. Okay, let's see what time we're on. Alright, 1 hour and 2 minutes. That's pretty good. I think this is probably one of my fastest that I've done so far. God damn, the hand aggroed me.
Well, then I presume.
Alright, let's level up. Alright, I pray we have a good fire giant fight. I'm not very good at this boss. So I'm just gonna pray. Especially if he does that fire breath attack. That's probably the most inconsistent attack FromSoft has ever made. The dragon breath attack sucked, but this one is like on a whole nother level. Nah, Winter, I'm genuinely horrible at this boss. This boss has absolutely wrecked me. Alright, got a stance break, that's pretty nice. Alright, phase 2 is where the real shit is at. Oh my god, this stupid ass fire pillow. All my damage is gonna come from the skill here. Either that or jump attacks, because he has so much damage negation, it's insane. Dang. Yeah, I bet that did hurt his eye. Probably hurts to get like hit in the eye by some like little ant. Oh, that's not good. This fight is going on for way too long. Okay, what is this guy doing, man? That's why I hate Fire Giant. Oh my god. Alright, one more hit should do it. I might decided to do that. Alright, there we go. Man, we can finally get on with our day. What time is that? Alright, now it's a straight like gauntlet of sketchy fights. First up, like Godskin Duo, Malekith, then freaking Gideon, and then the rest should be fine. I don't know. The legs have you do barely any damage to the legs. I think it's faster if you just go for the hand. I don't know. I might have to test that though. When he does like the big volcano attack, I go for his legs, cause I mean I don't know what else I'm gonna do, but anything else I tend to go for his hands or his eye.
Ice world and death.
An
Are you to
absolute
commit?
yap fest this go.
Very
Oh my
well.
god.
Let my hand.
They should have expanded more on Melina, like story-wise. Cause like other than just showing up every now and then, she kinda has no purpose. Nah. My maiden is Emma. Emma's the best maiden. Well, I guess in this speedrun I am, or at least in this point of the game I am maidenless, because we offed our maiden. This is a really sketchy room, but yeah, wow, my entire frame rate just dropped from being in that room. Alright, I really have to lock in for Godskin Duo. I don't want to mess this fight up. Once you mess Godskin Duo up, like the entire run is gone. Cause I only have 10 sleep arrows. I need 3 to put Fatty to sleep, and it normally takes about 4 for Skinny. Just cause he jumps around a lot. I actually don't know any of the lore from Demon Souls. Alright, it's time to lock in. Oh, never mind. It only takes 2 for Fatty. That's quite useful. Ah, fuck. Alright, not that bad, but hopefully not that bad anyway. Should just be able to take him down with this. Shit. I hope Fatty comes, because if it's skinny, we might have an issue. Oh no. Not good at skinny. Yeah, that's what I get for being please summon. Thank you. Oh my god. Alright, should be easy. Alright, sketchiest part of the game done, I guess. Oh, I got scared there when Skinny came out. Oh my god, that's close. Yeah, I guess I got that dog in me. Alright, I'm gonna grab this talisman, because Malekith can be a bit sketchy as well. Thanks, Winter. Alright, why can't I travel to a site of grace? That is weird. Alright, I should be able to get a slab. I mean ancient dragon somber stone here. That's so weird how I can just go through the fire there. Like I've done that on like 3 out of like 6 of my runs and it just worked. Like super consistently. Shit. Fuck. Shit, that might cost the run. Oh, actually, no, I'm here. Never mind. That's not that bad. Alright, I need to beat the game in 30 minutes to keep it at around 1 hour 50. Alright, that was a pretty big time loss, but you know, at least I didn't have to grab the Somber Stone. And I wish I knew how to flick through the Site of Grace menu like all the pros can, but I guess I'll stick with that.
Great.
Alright, time for Malekith. Malekith and Gideon are kind of the two that like dictate the entire run. Gideon especially because he's just so inconsistent and friggin' annoying. Thanks, Winter.
Thou who approacheth destined death, will not have it stolen from me again.
Alright, let's pray for a good second phase. Alright, that's already pretty good. Yeah, I hate that move. Yeah, Malekith, I'm horrible at Malekith. That sucks as well. That was such a good setup for second phase. Yeah, I don't know, something about second phase Malekith just like doesn't click with me. He is maybe it was when I was no hitting him. I could like stance break him consistently in the second phase opening, and I just like never really learned his moveset. First phase, it's ingrained in my mind though. Yeah, I have no clue the timing on that move. Oh my god. Yo, that was lucky. That was lucky as hell.
Kill what?
Okay, making pretty decent pace so far. If I could get it the first try, that would have been better. But all right, now for the worst fight in the entire game, Gideon. Alright, I actually picked up another blood grease just so I can use it against him. This is, man, I feel what PvP players feel when they find a mage character. Gideon is absolute horse shit. Yeah, that Malekith stagger was extremely lucky. I didn't think I was gonna get one. Thought he was gonna do the big overhead swing, but he instead did that. And I was in the middle of charging up the heavy and I absolutely shat my pants. Okay. Where's my bleed grease? Oh, I didn't pick up another one. Whatever.
You'd come to stand before the elden ring, to become a state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marcus, our hopes for us, that we continue to struggle unto eternity.
Look at this guy just spamming. And of course he healed. Yep, just do it again, man. What is this guy doing, bro? Oh my god. Yeah, I love it when he just spams these goddamn discs. Spamming the Ash of War isn't really that good because it has quite a lot of startup. I feel like the best strat here is to spam running attacks, just because this Bloodhound's Fang has a lot of range. One thing I never get is how he never bleeds though. Yeah, this guy is fucking annoying. If you don't get him the first try, you are bound to be stuck here for a long time. I still have like 20 minutes left to beat the game, so I just pray I get some good RNG on this guy. Oh my god, bro. Alright, maybe spamming the Ash of War was a smart idea. Yeah, those rings are absolutely horrible. I don't know if they're a real incantation, right? If anyone uses that against me in PvP, I am probably just gonna jump off a cliff, honestly. Don't want to actually fight them. Alright, I'm gonna grab this Grace. Horror Loot takes me a couple attempts. Yeah, I finally got a bleed proc at the end. That's insane how much bleed resistance they gave that guy. Alright, Horror Loot should be pretty easy. Second phase might be a bit of an issue, but Radagon is actually like the least of my worries, honestly. I know Radagon's fight really well. He's probably one of the best telegraph bosses FromSoft has ever made. There's Pro Strafe. That sucks. Not gonna get the riposte, yeah, but get fucked. Alright, I would love it if you would do this, yeah, there we go. What do you mean that didn't hit him? You know what? I take the trade. Radagon should be easy to no hit. Yeah, the issue with that is Elden Beast. Elden Beast, I have no hit like once. That was in my level 1 run because I was able to get it where I stun him out of Elden Stars, which is nigh impossible to do unless you're like a real pro. Alright, 134. Wow, this is probably my best run yet. Hey, thanks, Winter. Thanks, guys. Alright, let's pray we get a good Elden Beast. Radagon should be fine, though. Alright, I ain't getting a riposte, but whatever. Dang it, almost hitless Radagon. Alright, this should be him dead here. There we go. I think it's so funny how he makes like a little like groan after he dies. Alright, let's pray for a good Elden Beast, guys. Okay, good, he's doing a melee. That's not good. I hate it when he just stalls for time with this. Don't know who he thinks he's attacking, but okay. Hey, thanks, Winter. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I love Radagon. Radagon is probably one of my favorite bosses in this game, even with the DLC and everything. He is literally a perfect fight. Elden Beast really likes wasting my time. Yeah, I love Elden Beast, but like the non-melee attacks are horrible. The melee attacks he does genuinely make him probably one of my favorite bosses. Okay, maybe not one of my favorite bosses, but I like him. But like these attacks are absolutely horrible. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get hit. I feel like I can stun him out of Elden Stars actually. Oh, let's see. Not, maybe not. Man, you gotta love Elden Stars and it's like fucking bullshittery. think Elden Stars is the only Elden Stars and Nihil are like the only genuinely impossible to dodge attacks that FromSoft has made. I don't think there's any in Dark Souls or Bloodborne. Oh, kind of funny he hasn't done Elden Stars yet. Alright, yeah, this is probably Elden Stars. Nope. What is this guy doing? Never mind, now he does it. This guy is... Oh no, I love Abyss Watchers, man. Abyss Watchers are... probably not the best gank fight, but my favorite gank fight. The music is just amazing. Alright, what time is that? 1:39. I beat my personal best by about 10 minutes. It's pretty good, pretty good. I'll take it. Oh yeah, Call Beyond. Yeah. That is, yeah, also probably one of the worst attacks ever. Funny that it's also similar to Elden Stars as well. Alright, let's go. I think that's my new PB. That's my new PB. One hour 40 minutes. Yeah, you did tell me to stream that shit. I think that was worth it. And now I have video evidence to give to the people at what's it called? Speedrun something, I don't know. Yeah, Sensei, I should listen to you. Called Sensei for a reason. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Okay, I think that's me done for today. I don't think I'm gonna play Elden Ring for a while. Maybe Night Rain so I can do balances. My friend got a new GPU so I can finally play it. Okay, thanks guys.